knee deep, so I can get back on track here. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. I'm Jake and I'm about to go on an adventure. Apologies for the quality, I'll try my best, but this is my first ever YouTube video. Actually, I lie. There may or may not be some kind of embarrassing but also amazing videos I posted when I was 12 years old, dressed up and jumping all over the place. Now this is a new series I'm going to be making. Kind of a hybrid vlog / cinematic video of me exploring this beautiful country I call home, New Zealand. I live here in Tauranga, Mount Maunganui, and this episode I'm riding as many gravel and dirt roads as I can get to make my way to a little lake just below Rotorua. Then I'm going to stay in a tent off my bike. This way it's a nice close short trip that I can use as a bit of a shakedown to test out all the camping gear and filming setup. My trusty steed here is a 2023 CRF 300 with a couple adventure mods to get me started. I have this adventure spec mini rally tower fairing. I had to modify it and lower it in order to keep the wind off my helmet. I have added a voltage gauge and an outside ambient air temperature gauge. So if you're wondering, it's 14 degrees Celsius right now. I have also installed bark busters to keep my hands safe and to keep my levers protected. I also have a Cerbees or a Cherubies, however you pronounce it, 14 litre fuel tank, doubling the factory capacity and range. I also installed the complete FMF exhaust, which got rid of tons of weight, and that standard exhaust was just too quiet. And don't forget about my giant loop Coyote rackless saddlebag. Straps to the bike in minutes and has a massive 38 litres of storage, which is plenty for everything I've packed for an overnight moto camp. And it's modular, so if I ever need any extra space, there's add-on packs that are really cheap and can even further extend my storage. Apart from that, the bike is pretty standard. I've yet to do tyres, I'm still on the standard ones, and they're starting to get to the end of their life now. And the suspension is still factory too, super plush, and I'll see how it holds up with me and all my camping gear loaded like a mule. But it may need to be done also with anything else that I learned throughout this trip. This is the first time ever moto camping, so I've probably forgotten something super important, but oh well. Anyway, that's enough rambling from me. Time to get to our first gravel road. There should be gravel right up here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, this is what I came for. Still a little wet. We had pretty heavy rain on Thursday, so hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully the audio's alright. So I turn off here. Alright, not loud there. issue. That's a campsite. Can I still get there though? Yes, I can.
A few moments later.
As you can see, private road, no public access, so oh well, cut my losses, we are improvising. Here's the original planned route. That blue track on the left was day one, and you can see I was supposed to start at home, then shoot all the way out, and then stop in Rotorua, have a nosy round, and then make my way down to the lake here where I'm staying at the Ash Pit Road campsite. However, you can see here, this is where that turnoff was, where those people were at that campsite, so I got stuck, and then I've had to attempt to carry on to see if I could loop back onto it here at this point, but it goes private property here at this intersection there, so I was pretty doomed. I'm turning around now and I'm heading back into Tauranga, then out Pies Pa. I'm going to reach the Mangatoi Road, which is here, and then follow that because it's all gravel all the way onto number 2 road and head to Te Puke and link up and then do the second day in reverse. So I made it into Te Puke, kept going, down Pongakawa here, and now I've just started getting a little peckish along this straight. Okay, so I'm just in the middle of nowhere basically. I thought this would be a good place to stop for lunch. You can see there's a huge gravel straight. That way I'm nice and visible and can get out of the way if anyone coming. Done about 147 k's and it is 16 degrees here, nice and toasty. But I'm getting pretty hungry. It's 12:40 something now. So I thought I'd stop and have a snack. We are trying these Musashi protein bars because it's like a meal basically, and this is white chocolate cookies and cream, so should be delish. Well, I just lost half my meal on the floor, but oh well. Yum, that's what it looks like. Bag seems to be holding well. It's not anywhere close to the exhaust, which is awesome. It's not melting through. Alright, Smoko's over. Nice and fed now. Let's get back to it. Wow. Wow, this is beautiful. Leaves everywhere. Here we go. This is a bit awkward. Yes, do it. Whoa. That was sand. Whoa. Whoa, that's a lot of cyclists. Wow. Whoa. Oh man. That worked. Damn you. It's hot. I'm wearing way too many layers for this. Right there. Like that is knee deep. And it's sand. Wet. Gross. Sand. But I'm having a blast. I'll probably have to cut it shy. And hopefully the rest isn't too much gravel because it's already almost 2:30 and I'm still hundreds of k's away from my lake. Well, yeah, 290 k's. Alright, it looks like I'm coming to an end. It's starting to open up. Very sandy still. Whoa, whoa, that's a low push in the face. Should have brought goggles. Oh yes, we did it. Oh, freedom! Oh. This way, I think. This is pretty cool. So, I made it. It is 4 o'clock, so I got about an hour until it's dark to set up my tent. For the first time ever, never practiced, but I'll be right. Good news, it's a beautiful place. Big lake over there. There's only one set of people in a camper van down there. But apart from that, the place is just stunning. It's getting a bit cold. It's 10 degrees. It's supposed to get down to 3. But the bad news, as you can see here, look at all that green. So we've got a coolant leak. My radiator looks like it's bent. Probably happened when I was setting the tripod up at the technical part that I got lost in, and the bike did fall over on that end. Like it fell that way into sand and stuff. I didn't think anything of it, but I was riding over here and my boot was just felt wet and I could smell just the sweetness of it. So sure enough, yeah, I had a look and we've got a big green mess. So yeah, that's going to complicate things. Alright, let's set up this tent. Oh, hey there. What was that? Half an hour? Not bad. I think it looks good. Right, come on. Oh, yeah. Alright, now before it gets too dark, time to eat some food. We've got honey soy chicken here. I just got to add 500 ml of boiling water. I'm on my way to get some water. Good thing there's a huge lake here. Alright, there we go. Now that I have a moment, it's a good idea to call the parents. Here we go. Drinkable water. Maybe not right now, but soon. Now we let that sit for 15 minutes. So it's been sitting for 15 odd minutes. Looks alright. Oh wow. Just like honey soy chicken. And I've got a hot chocolate. Oh, it got a bit dark outside, so I'm in my tent now and it's pretty comfy. Oh, Jake's signing out. I'll see you in the morning. So it's 5:45 in the morning. Wasn't the best sleep. It's pretty cold, to be honest. The bike's gauge says it's only 2 degrees right now, so pretty chilly. I'm going to make myself a nice hot drink and then maybe start looking at this coolant leak. Right, so as you can see, she's pretty well bent at the bottom there. So I'm assuming it's just leaking from where the tubes go into that tank at the bottom. Because she's pretty empty. Overnight it managed to suck back the entire reservoir. So at least I know that system's working well. So I'm gonna obviously try and put some lake water in it and see how bad it's leaking. See if I'm gonna be able to ride anywhere or if I'm gonna have to call the emergency recovery vehicle. It's gonna be hard to see. Okay, I've just put some water in the radiator. It's continuously dripping out at the bottom here. So I don't think I will make it the whole entire way home, at least not without having to fill it up. Tent's packed up. Let's see how far I can get with a bottle of water. Now that we made it to Rotorua, I thought it'd be good to do Statman time. Rotorua is a small city in the south of the Bay of Plenty district on the North Island of New Zealand, home to 78,000 people. However, it has 3.5 million people visit it each year, 42% of which come from overseas. Zorbing was also first invented here. It has the world's youngest geothermal system on the planet and is very smelly due to the hydrogen sulfide emissions. Smells a bit like rotten eggs. There are 18 lakes here in Rotorua, with the city built by the largest. Just had to fill up my water bottle with water from Lake Rotorua. Now to fill up my radiator, and hopefully that'll be enough to get me home.
So outdoors.
Time to send the radiator off to get fixed and clean up this mess. That just about does it. The bike's all back together and running and keeping cool again. Plus, I learnt a couple things I'll have to install for future trips, like a radiator brace. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're keen to see some more adventures like this, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, Jake out.